People can't stay up too late tonight. They got work tomorrow.
Tanya, I'm live. It just heard you. That was my wife talking. I'll wait till people jump in here. I'm live from home on a Thursday night. It just don't make no sense. Um, was at the DC. Went in this week, and there was something wrong with my schedule. And they knew using a new computer system, and the new computer system or the new system they're using would not allow me to be dispatched. So I sat there all day yesterday, all most of the day today. I got to call in the morning at 8 o'clock because I'm a 10 o'clock out. So they said I got to. They're gonna try to put me back in the system for tomorrow. We'll see. That's the first time I've been driving a truck since 2011. Well, got my CDLs in 2010, so but this is the first time that's ever happened to me. I've never had anybody, no company, I mean, to, you know, couldn't dispatch me. But let me know who you are in the chat. And let me ask you a question. Can y'all hear me? I'm using my mic that I was given. I'm thinking about doing, also, I'm thinking about doing, um, I'm going to start recording for my channel. Uh, I play the bass. I'm seriously thinking about start recording music and posting like one video a week of me playing the bass. I've got three in here. Well, four. I got a fourth one. It's a um, practice bass. It's a PV. I don't even know what kind it is now. It's a PV bass. It's a. I didn't know what it was, but I got a Fender American Standard. I got a. This one over here is a sub bass, Music Man sub bass, and I got a that one right there at the door. This one right here at the door. That's a case with that's the case for that Fender right there. But there's a 5 string in it. I ain't never bought a case for that 5 string. I need to buy one for it. And I got a pedal board, which I'm resting my feet on. It's got 17 pedals on it. And right behind me over here, is my amps. I got one sitting on top of the other, or on this side. This side right here. That's my Gallion Kruger, and I got a Harkey 410s on the bottom. My pedal board has got uh, tuner, bass compressor, super octave, a overtone pedal, a dirty robot. Oh, that's one. I like that pedal. A synthesizer, vocoder, overdrive, chorus, flanger, delay, a bass wah, bass equalizer, reverb, a Tech 21 Sans amp, bass driver, and a noise suppressor. And I record music on another channel with Brian Crenshaw. I do record over there. That thing's unplugged. Let's look at one of my pedals. It's been unplugged. I ain't unplug it. But like I said, this is unusual. And for me to go live at a spur of the moment, I know this was a spur of the moment decision. I my wife called I called or my wife called me and said, "Why don't you go live tonight?" And so I put it on my Facebook, or no, not Facebook, my YouTube, and so that's the reason that I'm live. Thank you, honey. I wouldn't even thought about it. If I'd come home and worked on videos, the videos that I got to export and put together. I am trying something new with my cemetery videos. Uh, I noticed there's a lot of views on my one of my cemeteries, and what I'm doing is I'm just adding everything together, not two separate videos anymore. I'm just gonna try this for a while, see if I can get some views, more views out of it. I put the military and the babies and the older graves in the one video. I exported one while I was sitting in the truck today. I worked on one, put it together, and exported it, and it's 33 minutes long. It's the only bad thing about it. It was long. But those will be coming out in the future. That's not right now. I got some other videos I got to put out before that. But let me know who you are in the chat. I'm like I don't understand what happened. Like I said today, I don't understand what happened. I That's the first time that's ever. I mean, I walked in there and said, "Look, y'all need to tell me something. Is this my fault, or being not being dispatched?" And he's like, "No, that's not your fault. It's not." They said it's the computer system they have. I don't know. I thought say this too. I trimmed this thing up. I'm tired. I was getting tired of walking around. I like it long, but it gets aggravating sometimes. The food that gets caught in it, or it's just aggravating with the food. And mainly that's what it was. It's the reason I cut it. I trimmed it up. But can y'all hear me pretty good on this mic? This mic was actually given to me. Let me know if y'all can hear me pretty good. Hey, what's up? Detective Lizzie. You know what? I gotta ask you a question. How do you pay for that stuff for the cemeteries to get that much information? Because I would love to know. I know there's a way that you can look for stuff. There's also a way that you can. A lot of these YouTubers have to pay for that stuff. Like, you know, special records or stuff. I would love to do that. Okay. I need to. You know what I thought about doing? I thought about doing. I know I use Found a Grave, but what I thought about doing instead of just walking through and just saying their name and their what the day they died and everything, I would love to do that. Sit down, pick a cemetery, and do a lot of research on it. Copy, write the names down that I'm gonna do, and when I get through it, just walk through and be able to have my notes with me to make the video a little bit more interesting. Well, good evening. How you doing, Lupo? Yeah, I want to do that. I really want to. And I thought about doing something in the beginning of the video. That's good. That's good about you doing good. I want to, like I said, I want to do something in my intro of my video. Okay, you message me in your VA messenger. Yeah, I've looked and find the grave. But there's another guy I seen on TikTok, and he actually goes through almost their life history. He goes through their life history, and he goes and says, you know, I think it was a soldier he did. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. What's going on, man? I remember. Yeah, I remember that. But I've seen this guy. He was the only thing he does is like military. That's the only one he does. And he had a video and he was going. He said this guy was born at this time and he had a heart attack standing out by his building. I'm going, how do you know that? I would love to be able to do, you know what I'm saying? Be able to do more paying for once I can afford it to pay for uh to get their full history. And like I said, I done changed it a little bit. I'm gonna start doing. I'm not really going back to what I used to do, where I did my videos. Uh, I did the military and the old graves and all the other graves in one. And at the very end, I had took pictures and I posted those pictures at the very end. I'm not gonna do that no more. What I'm gonna do is in the middle or in the if I'm walking through and I see military, what I'm gonna do a short uh, clip at the very end after I get through talking of I done it on my other videos on my military cemetery videos. I've done that, and what I'm meaning is like not doing a full video anymore of just the military. It's just incorporating the old grays, military grays, and babies in one video. Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. Adding their names at the very end of the video. Yeah, I I've done that before. I've done it with one video, like a post credits after I got through talking. Yeah, but if you hadn't seen, the reason I'm here today at the house is I went in Monday. And it was something wrong with my schedule. They're using a new computer system to dispatch us. Well, I got a load for Monday and came back Tuesday morning to the DC. I gave me another pay. They got another bills for another load, so I went out, grabbed the trailer, and when I went to hit end my trip and hit refresh on the computer, my dispatch went away. And so I called. They called me as soon as it happened. They said, "Come in the office. We're gonna have to. You have to give that paperwork back. There's another driver gonna take it." What had happened is the new computer system is not letting me be dispatched. So I sat there all day yesterday from 12 o'clock, or no, from 11 o'clock to 11 o'clock last night. It was 12 hours I was there, and woke up this morning. Got up by around. I started my time at 8, and then I sat there from 8 until 5, and they finally told me, "Look, go home. Just go home. We'll pay you for sitting. We'll pay you until until they get that. Yeah, they gonna pay me. They said they'll pay me until I get fixed. So I don't know. It may be off tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong. They didn't really say that I'll be off tomorrow, but they told me to call in. They did tell me to call in at I'm a 10 o'clock out, so my gate time's at 10, so I need to be up. Calling in about around 8 at the latest. Yeah, if I was over the road, I did tell my wife this. I said, now if I was over the road, I wouldn't have got paid. And I think that is so wrong. These over the road companies don't take care of their drivers. I mean, it's all those over the road companies. They don't take care of their drivers at all. You can be broke down and um they won't you'll get paid 24 hours after you have to sit for 24 hours before you get paid. And that is so wrong because you're not making any money. And say if they get you fixed in like 23 hours, so you're really screwed. You just sit there for free. I, I never liked that. I never liked the way they did that. What's going on, Tony? Sitting at the house. Um, there's a problem. They're using a new computer system at the DC, and it won't let them dispatch me. So I sit there yesterday from 11 o'clock to 11 o'clock last night. Got up this morning, started my time by 8, and I went over and talked to him. It was maybe 4:30. It's maybe 4:30 when I talked to him, not 5. Because I remember I cleaned off the truck. I cleaned some of the stuff off the truck, and operation manager Tony, he told me, he's like, "Look, Just going home. We're gonna pay you. Just don't worry about it. It's not your fault. That's a good thing. I was letting Tony know what's going on. Um, I don't know. I'm just there for a while. I was wondering. I was like, dang, what did I do? Well, I was like, what did I do wrong? So I am going somewhere this weekend. Um, I am going to HeroCon. So be watching for that video for Monday. I don't do any videos on like I don't do videos like if I go to a Comic Con, I'm gonna put the video up on Monday because I don't upload anything on Sundays. I take one day off. Mm, yeah, yeah. Well, you got to realize I've been doing it for 16 years, and it's some of the places are tough. Some of the places ain't no joke. And I got that from experience. I'll be honest with you. I got all that from being over the road, having to back into buildings. I backed in one building when I was over. I was on the road for Swift, and I had to go up to um, Chicago, and I had to back in off of a 4-lane highway into a building with a live railroad tracks in the front of the building. And the only thing I opened the doors. They opened their door for me to back in, and I backed in, but my doors were scraping the other trailer's door. It was scraping. That was how tight it was. I just the backing in different, hard spaces just comes with experience. No, Tony, I'm not doing any Carowinds this year. That's be next year. What's going on, Courtney? Hmm. Yeah, I'm not going. Since I got a cell phone this year, I had to get a new cell phone. I'm not doing any kind of Carowinds videos this year, trying to save money. And plus, I've been told I got some other YouTuber buddies that goes up there, and they said that it is a mess. Yeah, I want to do some videos. I the only thing about those is they won't be monetized. Those videos I cannot get monetized for because it's copyright. I won't get flagged for it. I won't get in trouble for it. It's just that you know I'll get a copyright claim, not a strike. You don't want a copyright strike. I'm doing good. We're going in 3 weeks to the beach. Hopefully, if everything works out right. We're going to the beach in 3 weeks. I tried that one time of creating my own music. I've done that, but they flagged me with a copyright anyway. And I had to dispute it. I was like, this is my music. And I think it was Facebook. It wasn't YouTube. It was Facebook, I think, because I had posted some videos on there of me playing the bass, and they pinged me with a copyright, and I disputed it. I said, "Look, this is my music. No, ain't nobody else come up with this but me," and I had to prove it. That's the reason I don't kind of like doing anything on Facebook. I mean, I got a Facebook account for this channel, but for my playing the bass, I don't. But yes, I do. Yes, I do. They just did that one time. I just didn't like it. Yeah, I know this beach. This weather is. Oh, I want to say something. I can't. Uh, David, I tried to get in touch with you. I was gonna come up. I did Rockingham. I did McCall's, Gibson, um, Hamlet. Now I was gonna come to Laurinburg, but I ran out of time. I just came back crossed and did. I came right crossed and did Ruby and Mount Croggan. I was wanting to come up there to Laurinburg, but like I said, I ran out of time. Oh, y'all going to Oak Island? We right there at Oak Island. We the beach right next to Oak Island, Holden Beach. Only bad thing about Holden Beach is all paid parking for the whole year. I don't like that. It was at one time. It was free. You didn't have to pay for parking. You just went down there. All right. Yeah, it was good seeing you too. Oh, I will. Oh, I will. I will enjoy it too. And we're going. My nephews. Well, one of my nephews plays the guitar, and he's really good. And we're gonna take our. I'm gonna take my basses and want my amp right here. Oh, right here, right here. This amp, the smaller one. I'm gonna take it, and we're gonna and they're gonna take it, their computer, and their mama plays cello. So we're gonna play music while we at the beach. All right, I will, David. Whew. Oh, yeah, I don't agree with the paid parking crap. I don't agree with that. Now, I don't know. I can't remember if Oak Island is paid parking throughout the whole year. I don't know, but I know Holden Beach is, and all those beaches. We went down there for Christmas this past year. That's when me and my wife went and spent Christmas together because we were gonna go to her family's, but her baby sister got sick, so we went to the beach, and Can y'all hear me? I think I lost my